Hey guys, so today we'll be installing a humidistat. We bought one cheaply off of Amazon and it was basically a re job, so remove and replace. And a typical humidity level should be around 40% to 50%. 40% mark will keep the humidity from, condensation from building up on your windows. Now this installation or re was done because the previous humidistat didn't work, which you'll see in the next photo, and you'll see why. Because over time, dust builds up, debris builds up to the humidistat, and it no longer works. So I'm guessing this is the original humidistat for the home. It also, when you have a humidistat installed within your home, it protects your hardwood warranty. So if you have hardwood within your house and you don't have a humidistat or a humidifier, you might have issues if you need to claim warranty later on, because wood dries out, it shrinks, it cracks, it pops, and it's not nice. So this is a photo of the original humidistat backing. This is a photo of the new humidistat backing. You'll see a big difference. Now, this is where the old install is, so you can tell that it's just a re job. So here's a photo of just a plug and play wiring, remove and replace kind of deal, putting the thermostat on, and then I found that around the thermostat, based on the original installation, because I did it exactly as it was, had a gap. So I took the screws and I made my own backing to screw into, kind of like a nut to hold it in place. And once I did that, I was able to fasten the humidistat firmly against the furnace. So it worked out perfectly after I did some adjustments. So now that you've seen the humidistat remove and replace, let's take a look at the mechanics of the entire system. You have your water line with a T, and then it has a valve and a 1/4 inch connection, very similar to what you'd find on your refrigerator for its water supply, if you have that. Now the humidifier is mounted directly to the furnace on the hot side. You'll see it's piped into the cold side right here, which creates a circulatory system, and it takes about 30% of the air and adds the humidity to that. Now, the humidifier has a baffling system, and in the summertime, it goes to the off because there's so much humidity. In the wintertime is when you want the humidity added in, so you want it to be in a flowing motion. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember, having a humidistat and a humidifier installed on your house will help you control the humidity in your home, especially if you have hardwood floors. And in being in wintertime, you want to make sure you have this installed so that your warranty for your hardwood floors is protected, because that'll be the first thing that they ask for. It's a relatively easy process, mounts directly to your system, and they both work in tandem. So something else to consider with us all having smartphones these days is to control the humidifier via the smart thermostat, if you have one, or a programmable thermostat, whether it's a Honeywell, an Ecobee, a Nest like I have. It's one wire, connects right up to the humidifier itself, and it tells the humidifier, so it makes it effectively a smart humidifier to turn on and turn off, and that's all it is. It's a glorified on-off switch. Same with your AC and heating systems. They all tell the system to turn on and off just when and how, what the conditions are. So I bought one of the better humidifiers, like a self-contained unit that's programmable, all that stuff all built in one. I went all out with it, and I really could have just picked up a cheap humidifier for my house to do all of that work. And that's what I should have done. Now the other part of this is make sure you check your filter and your humidifier often, so that you know it's not rusted out, it's not full of mold or anything like that. Sometimes you'll have to clean it out, especially if you have hard water like myself. You'll have to clean it out after a while because it will become all calcified. So just a couple pointers and whatnot. Thanks for watching if you made it this far in the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. So as a bonus to this video, let's talk about thermodynamics, because all these smart switches and smart home devices like your thermostat are effectively glorified on-off switches that are run by computers. Same deal, even if somebody locks it or puts one of these security panels over top of it like they used to do, for the analog versions, you can still effectively change the temperature by using thermodynamics to your advantage. If you want it to be colder, make something warm next to the thermostat, like a heater, or even better, a heating blanket of some sort, maybe even your hot lunch. That will effectively tell the thermostat, like, hey, it's getting warm in here. Let's cool it down. Same thing is also possible when it's too cold in the classroom. Say they didn't turn the heating on right away, or the thermostat's not set right away. Add a bag of ice, and the thermostat will think it's getting cold in the room, and it will then want to warm it up. So all these things you can hack, you can change with external factors. So either your hot lunch, a heater to cool the room down, kind of counterintuitive, but you get the idea, or some ice on the thermostat to make it want to heat the room up. So there's always a way if there's a will. Just don't let your boss see you putting your lunch on top of the thermostat. That there might be some questions afterwards.